You know, it just dawned on me that the original Kamen Rider, Takeshi Hongo, just turned 75 not too long ago. Cool. That man's left behind a legacy. You know, it's funny. I haven't really thought about this, but I actually think I like collecting things, if not video games. But the figures that I've collected so far, I've actually liked seeing what I find or what I can get my hands on, you know? I just never thought that I would actually get into this kind of collection thing, you know? I mean, like I said, video games is one thing. I have a buttload of pops out there in the living room right now, but I just never sat down and thought about it. That I would actually be like a major collector for anything, you know? Usually I would find like certain things here and there, but I've actually like what I've accumulated so far. I mean, so it's not as much as like other people that have like bookshelves on top of bookshelves of figures and stuff like that or collectibles. I wouldn't mind doing that if I had the space, but with what I have right now, I'm not hurting too much, so I like what I can find, you know? But yeah, welcome back to the Mind of Mephi Gaming, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of not one, but my final two Rider figures, being of Geats is having a return, as well as a figure that I kind of gassed up in the last episode, saying if you remember my past videos, you would actually know who I'm talking about. But when I stopped and thought about it, I don't think I made that very clear of who exactly I was talking about when I said that. But in order for us to like look forward to the future, sometimes we have to take a step back and appreciate the past. And that's what I feel like we did with the most recent Kamen Rider movie, Shin Kamen Rider. It was a beautiful homage to the original series that came out all those years ago. And today, I'm finally looking at another figure that I've been dying to open, but I've put it off long enough. But I'm not just going to unbox Shin Kamen Rider Ichigo, I'm also going to unbox another Geats figure that I've been sitting on as well too. Now, I'm not going to go too much into recapping those characters. If you want to know what I said about them, go look at the review for the Shin Kamen Rider video, as well as my first unboxing of SH Figure Art figures with Geats Boost Magnum. I'll put the information on the eye above my head for one after the other. You'll see it up here. Right there. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish off the current figure first, which is the current season of Kamen Rider Geats. This one is his entry form. Now, a while back, I even mentioned in the video that they use belt buckles in order to actually change into the different forms that they need. But if they don't have a buckle, especially how they showed in episode 2 when we actually got to see the other riders, they just transform off jump. Ukiyo Ace is Kamen Rider Geats. This one is, like I said, his entry form. It doesn't really have anything. However, the figure itself is special because it allows you to do other things. Because, like I mentioned in the last video, you can use... I take it back. I don't think I really talked too much about the gimmicks of Kamen Rider Geats that much, other than the buckles have different properties, either weapons or forms. But in this case, they also have this other ability called Revolve On. Whatever you have on the left or the right, be switches. So, say for example, if you have in this case, the Magnum form, if you have it locked into the right side of your buckle, it becomes the upper half of your body. And if you have the boost, like it shows the boost buckle, it is your legs. What if you could switch those? Instead of taking them out, there's an actual switch on the driver that allows it to revolve, aka the revolve on. When it does that, it switches what you have on the top for the bottom, giving you different utility however you want to move around. So say you had super speed with the boost buckle, giving you increased speed with your legs and fire abilities. Now take that and put it on your arms. You have engines on your arms that you can punch harder and even use flames into your fist and attacks and stuff like that. It's really cool. Or you can go all bayonet on people with Magnum and shoot bullets with your feet. The entry form, the reason why I say that's special, because the figure itself represents the show, because you have the ability to swap the parts with your character as long as you have the buckle. Alright. Kind of bland, but like I said, the namesake says it all. It's entry. Alright. I'll put you over here for now. And do a little surgery. There we go. Take that off. There we go. So yeah, this is what I was talking about for the buckle. I think I showed it off in the other video where it can revolve. So but yeah, this is the figure. It's not really much to it. Kinda. I guess it's kind of just basic. But to be fair, that's kind of the whole point of it. But you can actually, like I said, have a little fun with it. You can also take the helmet off and put it with a different helmet depending on what upper half you have. But to show you the reason why I say it's kind of like plain, it has like the other features. So what I was seeing when I first looked at this, say for example you have Boost Magnum Geats, well, Magnum Boost Geats. What if you just want to show off one form, you know? So what we'll do this would go, oh, that's upside down. Okay, this would go here, just like in the show. Oh, see, that was upside down. Okay, so yeah. Then we would do this. This is kind of weird in my opinion, but the gimmick fits perfectly for it. Now I just have to align it, and now I have entry boost, just like in the show. However, I don't have the other figure that I have that actually comes out with like the parts reversed, where boost would be up top and Magnum would be on the bottom, so you can get a jackpot. The only reason why that would actually be an interesting figure is because, like I said, it comes with the opposite of the other halves, but it also comes with one of the power-ups that didn't really get a lot of love after it was used. It was called the jackpot buckle. Think of it as a roulette wheel. You can just slide on your belt. Depending on what you hit, you would get any weapon that appeared in the show, basically, as long as it wasn't like a special super buckle. Case in point, it's not going to give you the jet command form or the power loader set. No, it would give you basically like the basic forms like ninja or zombie or beat or even boost in Magnum. So if you hit a roulette of both forms, like case in point, if you hit double boost, you would get a jackpot form boost. So imagine the speed that you already had on your arms and legs at the exact same time this time. That would be sick. But yeah, this is the basics for the entry form, which, don't get me wrong, it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of meh, but yeah. And so if you just want to show off one, which I don't know why you would want to, you could just pop them back on. But nah, I'm gonna keep them as are. Keep them as they are. I can speak English when I want to, I promise. So yeah. Plus, the other cool thing about it is, depending if you have like the other figures, which I probably might try to go for it later, since I know they're becoming available now. They have the secondary rider Tycoon in his ninja form, as well as the, I guess you could say, the season's Dark Rider, which is Buffa. He has the zombie form. He's basically a purple buffalo with a giant claw and a chainsaw sword. I will try to get that later, after I get more money, because I refuse to pay over $100 for an action figure. Priorities. So, yeah. I'll just put regular Geats back over here. But yeah, he also comes with the Magnum's other form, because why, we can't just have the weapon do something basic now, can we? So in the show, the Magnum also has the ability to turn into a sniper rifle. I wish that they actually made that as part of the regular toy itself, but meh. I guess different parts, you know?
Eventually.
And last but not least, maybe it would be a good idea to do two and just knock them both out. I was talking about it with my dad a little bit ago. I was trying to figure out, who should I do next? He said, just get them all out the way, you know? But anyway, this is Shin Kamen Rider Ichigo. Like I said, I've been looking forward to opening this one for a long time. Don't get cold feet on me now, Mephi. Okay. He even comes with a trench coat. Nice. Go ahead and take that off. There we go. Get the plastic out the way. As well as the trench coat. Uh-oh. Don't want to lose the hands. It's a big belt. There we go. The scarf feels a little weird, but yeah, this is Ichigo. Remember how I said certain figures that I get once I open them, they feel stiff? Oh yeah, I do. There we go. Yeah, like I said when I was doing the review, Ichigo, or should I say Takeshi Hongo, looked like he didn't feel anything, but I was entirely wrong. He felt everything because he was experiencing so much at such a fast pace. Because how would you feel if you found out that technically you're not even human anymore? You're more machine than man. you still want to care for people, but it's like odd. Then not to mention, with everything that happened beforehand, he's just going through the motions. And that's basically what I feel like he was doing anyway in a lot of the movie. He was going through the motions, trying to understand his situation. But yeah, the way I see the joints in this one, they're slightly stiff right around here in the arm, but I don't think this one's made to like do anything drastic per se pose wise, but it is dope, and I actually want to put him in the coat now. Yeah, I think I got a better idea. Instead of doing it like that. So act like I've never played with toys before. Oh. There we go. Makes you wonder how long has this Jack has been sitting in that box. They also just put up pre-orders for him with his switchable face, so you can do him as Takeshi Hongo and him holding the helmet like an actual rider helmet, which I think is kind of cool. There we go. And I can just put that over. It also has like a memory, like a rod in here too, to actually for memory poses and stuff. So yeah. This one's actually not that bad, but like I said, I guess because of how the ball joints are in the body, it's kind of like weird. But all in all, this isn't a bad figure. I like it. But yeah, think for now I'm done with Kamen Rider figures. Sweet. The articulation in this isn't that bad. It's kind of stiff, more so in the torso area, I think I've noticed, and the arms, but that's not a problem. But yeah, I'm done with SH Figure Rider figures for now that I've been wanting to open that I have. This feels funny now that I've actually got this out the way. Now what should I... Wait, what's that? What's that laughing noise? Oh, son of a... Hey, thanks again for sticking around all the way to the end of the video. It really does help. If you want updates on future videos and stuff like that, links down in my description where it tells you about my Twitter as well as my Discord. If you want to see anything else from me, here's a playlist of the most recent series that I finished, and this right here is the most recent video that I've done too. Take care.